Today we're going to keep breaking rocks and dig so deep we're going to find the greatest treasure in the universe.
I hope it's nothing serious.
It's all about clicking away. I don't have an auto clicker currently, and clicking on bats doesn't seem to do much. But the rock is slowly breaking down, and I think we got something important. We found an epic pickaxe made of wood, plus 1.5 digging power, I guess. And we got 73 ores, so we can spend that on a 1-2 stone hut, so now we have passive income. So now the rocks slowly break themselves at 0.4 per second. But now we're breaking bigger rocks, so we're gonna need a bigger pickaxe. And I might need more coffee for this. Luckily I have a massive cup sitting in front of me. Here's an even better pickaxe. It's not epic, but it is better. So we're just gonna have to keep working away to better pickaxes. That way we can break rocks quicker. I'm also gonna buy a school. That's gonna increase my production quite a bit. We're at 1.4 per second passively now. We're going to buy a few more stone huts as well, 1.6 per second. Obviously, clicking is a faster way to do it because it just goes a lot quicker than 1.6 per second. But we need to save up for a farm that mines rocks. And I already find this way too satisfying. I'm going to play way too much of this. Destroyed another rock. Okay, so we can do that. We're going to buy some school and some more school. Go to school so you don't have to farm rocks, children. Okay, our passive income is up to about 4 per second. We have a research tab unlocked. So we have 1 power, so we could buy this, which means we can occasionally find weak spots in the rock. So when we hit that, the rocks break quicker. Basically a critical hit. Not that I need the help, I'm pretty good at clicking all by myself. Broke another one. The bats mean nothing to me. Broke another one. We've increased our passive income, I think, by 1 per second. I'm also going to buy the stone huts maybe to level 10 because I'm not sure if there's like a step up at level 10 or not. There doesn't seem to be. There is actually afterwards. I can buy them up here, so I just need to make a little more money. So there we go. Increase base production of stone huts by 100%. That doubles in. That puts us up to 7 per second. And we got another gift, 5.9 for a stone pickaxe, level 11 already. So now we're doing 6 damage per click, and we're getting 7 per second passively. So that's going to help a lot. And there's another one. Okay, this one's even better. It's cardboard. It's fragile, but it is rare. It's better. I'm also going to buy copper coating, increase ore per click by 2. So now we're up to 8.4 per click. And that's going to help out. I'm going to do so much clicking today that my mouse is probably going to break. Oh, and we already got another pickaxe. Steel pickaxe, 8.7. So now we're doing over 10 per click. And we can buy more upgrades, increase base production of schools by 100%. Yes, please. 10 per second passively. So we'll buy some more schools. Oh, I can sacrifice ores per second for researching. So we're going to collect whatever that one is. I think that's our critical hit. So when we hit those, lots of extra damage. 33 per hit, so I can be lazy about my clicking now. Next, I guess I'm just going to increase maximum research power by 50% because that will stack with that later. We're just going to let that run in the background, and I'm just going to click, probably hitting weak spots once in a while. Okay, but while I've been waiting, we saved up a bunch more schools. So we're going to buy we're going to buy 1 farm to start because that put me up to 14 per second. There's a new pickaxe that's not as good. My current one is better, so that's trash. I'm going to keep going because I'm up to a 10-click combo. I'm not sure if that matters or not, but we're doing 38 damage. Okay, we did a 30-hit combo. We are getting achievements for that, which actually does give me little boosts, so I might just have to keep going with this. I'd imagine that at like a 1,000-hit combo, you'll get something pretty good. Because it seems to be multiples of 5 or 10, we get a new achievement for doing this. It is a little bit slower overall. Increase weak spot multiplier by 1, so now we're doing 54 per hit. And then I missed. But 11 damage per hit right now is perfectly fine. We saved up more money, so let's buy more farms. There's 21 per second in the background. So our passive income is 33 per second, so we're definitely making a lot of money in a hurry. We should buy more schools. Increase ore per second by 0.1 for every building you own. Yes, because we're going to own a lot of buildings. My new research is also done, so we need to start more. I'm just going to do more research power. The quicker we can get going in research, the better. And I just remembered I can actually just hold down the click to click, which is much quicker than me manually clicking. Also just found a gold pickaxe, 14 damage. That's a big step up. So now we're doing 18 per click, 32 passively. So I don't know, we're getting hundreds per second of income. So I'll maybe buy a few more farms. We could upgrade the stone production. I don't think it's giving me a lot. That only cost 1.5 thousand though, and it only added 2 per second passively. I think the higher I level, the tougher the rocks we're going to fight. So that's going to be a factor at some point. We're going to buy a few more farms for now. That's going to put us up to almost 50 per second passively. And we get a new pickaxe, which is slightly better. It's made out of lead, which is kind of like gold, but not as heavy, shiny, or valuable. It does taste a lot better though. And I've also unlocked increased base production of farms for $9,000. That's worth it. That's most of my money, but that almost doubled my income, 85 per second. What I really want, and this makes a lot of sense, is a quarry, because that's where rocks come from. This is an interesting looking rock.
Say the
Meme.
Bart.
But we started with a stone hut. I can see there being stones there. A school, I don't see why there'd be rocks there unless we're considering the students, but rocks are probably smarter than the students. And there's going to be enough for our quarry. What's that going to add? We're going from 85 to 123, so that added about 50% more passive income. We really need to break these rocks quicker. I want more pickaxes. 20 damage is not enough for me. There we go. We got one. 26 platinum. That's an epic quality pickaxe. That's 31 per click. Plus we can do this, which is going to give my ore per click an extra 3. Should be 34. And I just found a gold nugget over there that was worth like 40 something thousand. So suddenly I'm kind of rich. Increase the building production by 1% if the building amount owned is a multiple of 10. That's kind of interesting. I'm going to buy that because some of these will be a multiple of 10. Not that that 1% is going to be a big boost there, but we can also boost this production there. 146. We'll do the same with farms, and then we're up to 219 per second plus 35 per click, so we're making 1,000 per second. Maybe not quite 1,000 per second, but that shows you we're making some pretty good money. Found a silver pickaxe that we don't want. That's trash. Platinum is better than silver. I think we got enough money for another quarry though, so we'll do that. That's going to be a big boost to income. 257, so every 40 seconds 1,000 ore. Plus our new research is done. Increase the size of your weak spot by 10%. Sure, why not? Eventually I will get a combo going. I feel like it's maybe not worth it yet because I feel like later it's going to be better due to some research and power-ups. But that's pure speculation, and my ideas are usually absolutely wrong.
The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma.
Broke another rock, and what do we got? Wood pickaxe. It's worse. It's unique though, but it's worse. Does it have a special power for being unique? I think epic is probably better because usually things go purple and then yellow would be better, so we're gonna trash that. I just realized I should probably be turning up my research power too, so that's gonna use 25 ores per second, which is gonna hurt my production a little bit, but that's gonna get stuff done faster. Like if I crank it all the way up, that's only 20 minutes. Maybe we want the item drop rate. That's gonna be easier. We can't switch. Okay, great. Well, I'm going to keep clicking this rock until it breaks then. And then I might buy this. Increase ore per click by 0.2 for every building you own. We own 32 buildings. Actually, that's maybe not worth it yet. Doing some quick mental math, it's probably a little bit wrong. We're going to wait on that one. After destroying that rock, we got another pickaxe. This one's made out of tin, but it's not epic, so it's going in the trash where it belongs. So currently farms are making up 56% of my total income. If I buy this, that's going to double their income. It's $90,000. But that's going to put me up to 304, and farms now make up 66% of my total income. And they're not that expensive to upgrade. We're up to 304 per second. If I buy one, that adds 20. So I'm going to buy some farms. There's also a gold nugget, which gave me 100 grand. We can also increase the value of quarries by 100%, so we're also going to do that. That puts you up to 400 per second. And quarries aren't so expensive that they're like unattainable. We already have enough for another one, so we're going to buy that. 500 per second. So every quarry we buy adds almost 100 per second. But I shouldn't forget those farms. And 24, a lead pickaxe again. Wow, this platinum pickaxe was a good find earlier. It's still holding on. All right, let's buy another quarry. We're up to 550 per second passively. Then we very quickly save up another $33,000-ish. So let's buy a few more farms. Each one of those is going to add 20. So that's actually adding up fairly nicely. Maybe we should buy some more of these. Well, we can buy another 10 stone huts easy enough. That added 6 per second. So stone huts maybe aren't worth it unless they start getting some super upgrades up here. But for only 10,000, we might as well buy more schools. I think eventually, yeah, that's going to add some new things up top, and later on that's just going to add up to more wealth. Just destroyed another rock. We got 22,000. I'm going to start another combo going, and we got to permanently increase my ore per click by 2%. I kind of want to see what happens if we get like 100 times combo. I think we can get there. I've had a lot of coffee, so I'm a little jittery, but I feel like I can predict the future. I don't really know what to do here. An item did spawn. I don't know if I can click on that without losing my combo though. I assume I can click on that. I'm just scared to. I don't think it's going to despawn, so we're just going to wait till we hit 100. This actually wasn't as painful as I thought it would be. It's kind of satisfying clicking that. There's 100. We get a multiplier. Let's click that. That's actually slightly better. Iron pickaxe, it's blue. We didn't lose our combo. Can I buy stuff over here without losing a combo? I want another 3 or 4 quarries. We can. This is good news. I can keep that combo going forever. We'll buy a few more farms while we're at it. Those are actually getting expensive, but we're up to 920 per second. And my combo, I think, is hitting for 250 damage now. I don't know if that's actually faster than me just holding down rapid clicking, but I'm having fun. So I almost didn't see that gold nugget down below that just gave me $300,000. So that's a nice little bonus. 150 didn't give me anything. We can buy a church though. So that's going to add 200. Every church you buy adds about 200 per second passively. So we're up to 1.1 thousand, otherwise known as 1100 to those of us that aren't morons. I feel like I'm a toddler and I'm being distracted by circles because this is working. I have no idea how much money I have. I don't know what my next upgrade is. I don't care because I'm enjoying clicking this stupid circle. 200, and that increased the weak spot multiplier, so now we went from 250 to 335 per click. That scared me. I thought I missed. So we're going to increase the ore per click by 5, so that's hopefully going to, yeah, 375 per click. Those rocks are going down. Oh, and then we'll buy a few more quarries while we're at it, so we're up to 1,300 passively or something like that. I don't know. I just want to click this circle. I guess we can do this. We can increase the ore per click by 0.2 for every building. So we're up to 482 per click, and if we buy more buildings, that number is going to go up. So we're going to max buy these and these. So now our click is 537, 250 hit combo, no bonus. Probably goes every 100 or maybe gets more spaced out as we get bigger. 300 hit combo and no bonus. I worked very hard for this. Oh, we get a new pickaxe though. No, we don't. This one's trash. Should probably buy another quarry to get it to level 10 because I think that's going to give me a new option at the top. And there's a gold nugget, which isn't going to break my combo. That gave me $428,000. I'll take it. And I got a 350, so my combo multiplier is even better. 674 per click. And there we go. Increase ore per click by 0.3 for every building you own. That's $500,000, but that's going to make my clicking even better. It's almost 1,000 per click now. Plus the same thing applies. The more buildings we own, the better our bonuses are going to be. So let's buy a whole bunch of school, and then we're running out of money again pretty quickly. But now our click might be over 1,000. It is. And that all helped. I don't know if I'm spending my money on the right stuff, but I'm enjoying this click damage. I got advanced miners, so my ore per click just went up by another 2%. Didn't seem to make a huge difference, but that's fine because we're still doing quite good. This is going to be the big 500. No bonus at 500? Do you know how long it took me to get here? I guess we're going for 1,000. I guess it's not all bad news though. While we've been waiting, we could save up enough for another church, so that's going to take us another 200 per second passively. I just missed. I clicked right there because I wasn't paying attention. I lost my 500 streak. Well, clicking like this honestly is quicker anyway. I don't get the bonuses, but I was getting 500 per second. This is about 500 per second. And believe it or not, I'm going to buy this for 150,000. Increase base production of stone huts. They're making me 1.6% of my total income. That's just going to be achievements later, I think. Also, research, let's crank that up a little bit. We're using 55 ores per second. We can afford that. That's just going to get the research done in 14 minutes instead of whatever it was. Had another gold nugget spawn. That's going to help me out. If I'm understanding that correctly, we're making about $20,000 per second. Well, the bonus ran out, but for a while there we were doing well. We got a new pickaxe. It's about the same. This one's iron though, so it's trash. Maybe I should try and take this stone hut up to level 50. That's not going to be that expensive to do. Well, it's going to be a little bit expensive to do. I did just find a marginally better pickaxe, level 54. He gives me a little more click damage. About to break another rock, and we're officially a millionaire for the first time. I'm hoping this one gives me something amazing, and it didn't. But currently, the quarry generates 45% of my total income. One of these will increase my quarry production. It'll basically double it. So we're going from 1,600 to 2,000 per second. And other quarries make up 55% of my ore per second, and they're pretty cheap to buy. I can already buy another level. Each one of those adds 100 per second. I have a feeling the breaking this rock is going to get me something amazing. And we got a rock. I just realized that it's still worth it to buy 8 farms over 1 quarry, at least currently. I think once I run out of that though, it's going to start to get not cost effective anymore, so we're going to buy a few more quarries. And we're up to 2.6 thousand per second. Each one of those makes a big difference. I get so excited every time we're about to break a rock because I think I'm about to get treasure. It rarely happens, but I still get excited. In the meantime, I'm going to buy 3 quarries because of that shattering disappointment, then some farms, and then some stone huts. And we're up to 3,000 per second. Just got a new treasure. That's actually a nice upgrade. Copper pickaxe plus 8 per click. And on the bonus right now, 1,300 damage per click, which is also 1,300 income per click. My combo is back up to 207. For $1 million, I can get increase ore per click by 10. I'm going to go for that one because now that's going to give me 1,400 per click. And that's going to add up because I'm doing a lot of clicking. And I think my research is finally done. So I think that makes my spots bigger. Yeah, they seem to be a little bit bigger, not hugely so. I'll still miss this. Okay, then I'm going to give myself a research level power up. That's not going to take long at all to get. then I can research better things quicker. Because there's some pretty good things to research, they'll just take too long even at max power currently, so we're going to increase the max power. That's already done. We can do that again potentially too, because we don't need a lot of power for that, so that's only going to take a minute and our max power is up, so we're going to sacrifice our ore per second to get there. Okay, this one's also done. Now we can go up to 25 per second, or rather 25 power. It uses 125 ores per second. That's worth it. Okay, we're going to increase our item drop rate from 33 to 50%. That way, instead of 1 and 3, it is, what did I just say? 1 and 2. Yes, we're going from 1 and 3 to 1 and 2. I also have $1.1 million I should probably spend on something, but we also found a new pickaxe. Stone, but it's extra hitting power, so 1.5 thousand per click. Okay, I'm going to buy one more church. It's almost giving us enough to buy the doubling the income of churches, so we're going to do that soon. That's going to take us way up again. Though if I was smart right now, I'd buy 2 more quarries, that way to get the multiple of 10 bonus there, so we're up to 3.4 thousand. And my research is done, so I get more items. Next, I think I want this. So if we get over 500 combo, we get 10% ore per click and ore per second. So that's going to be a big boost. It's so expensive though, I'm going to need to upgrade this I think first. So we're going to get more research power before even trying to get that. But speaking of which, we're back over 500 combo for the first time in quite a while. And my new power up thing is done. So we're going to collect that. We can turn that up again. So we can go up to 37 per second. We're going to eat 185 ores per second to do it. But that's just a good investment. I'm going to do that again. We need 2.5 thousand. That's only going to take a minute now. And there's a gold nugget. That one is worth a lot. I'm making good passive income. I can't really do anything else, but we're well over $2 million right now, so I feel pretty good about that. Okay, I'm going to increase the base production of churches by 100%. That's going to give me a big boost there, and then we're going to buy a few churches, which put us from like 3,400 to 4,700 per second. Plus my new research is done, so I can sacrifice lots of ore, but that gives me 56 per second. We're going to do the research power up one more time. It's only taking a minute per time, and it's going to be a big investment in our future because we'll be able to research new things at light speed, and that's going to help us just make ever more money. And we got a new drop that's not as good. Thank you, game. That big increase to our drop rate is really paying off. There was no bonus at 600 streak. Might have to go all the way to 1,000. My new research power is done, so we can turn that up to 85. 425 ore per second is starting to hurt. So let's go for the combo god thing. That's only going to take 2 minutes now. But seeing as we do currently have a streak over 500, that's going to be big when it's done. Okay, for 666, I did get a combo devil. I'm scared to even click there in case that goes away. But we're up to 2,000 per click now, which is very nice. Speaking of spending money, we're going to buy probably some more churches at this point. Then some quarries, because it's all going to be worth it eventually. $5,500 per second. And my research is done, so that's going to get us, I think, more income, but also more clicking. Combo blessing plus 10%. Okay, so we're getting 10% to my, yeah, so we're up to 6,500. And 2,100 per click. So that's a really good one to have. If we do that again, yeah, if we get 1,000 combo, yeah, we're going to do that one. That's going to take 40 minutes. Did not realize that was so long. Let's maybe put a stop on that. We're going to increase our research power again because 40 minutes, we're better off doing things in the meantime. That's a better pickaxe. So we're up to 2.2 thousand per click. And in the background, we're saving up $1 million before you even know it. Then for $1 million, increase overall ore gain by 1%. That wasn't as good as I thought. But whatever, that'll still add up later on. That's a 1% bonus from everything we're going to buy here on out. And I just increased my weak spot multiplier, so that's going to be even higher now because we're at lucky 7s maybe. 2,700 per click. And our research is done, so we have new research power that's going to eat 640 ores per second. So next we're maybe just going to increase the chance of gold nugget spawning. That's only going to take 30 seconds, and I like gold nuggets. They're very helpful. Okay, the gold nugget thing is done. Okay, I want better items maybe. Allows for legendary items to drop. That's going to take 6.5 minutes. I think we can wait. Whether or not we get any legendary items, that's going to be yet to be seen, but I like the potential of it. We just found a gold nugget, so that's going to give me 20 times points per second, so I think we're making $120,000 per second right now, which didn't last long, but that did make us a ton of money in a very short amount of time. Here comes the big 1,000 streak. 998, 99, 1,000 times. Increase weak spot multiplier by 5. That's a big one. 3,500 per click. I've clicked this circle 1,003 times in a row, but that's worth it. 3,500 per click is pretty good. Plus, I've saved up enough money to buy a factory, which takes us from 6 to 7,200. So that added about 1,200 in earnings. Then we're going to buy another church because we'll get that to level 10. And it's definitely still worth it to buy the churches over the factories. It's more cost effective. I just wanted a factory. We did just find some loot. I'm going to wait for this to finish because I don't know if it'll change what's just dropped. Probably not, but I'm going to pretend like it might matter. There's 1100 streak. Okay, this is done. I can now get legendary items potentially, which is not this. This is garbage. I'm also going to get the combo preventer. That's going to take no time at all. And then once I have that, I think I can just toggle it. And then my combo won't be able to lose. That was scary to touch. So now the combo will stay there, but I can't hit the weak spot anymore. I just wanted a break from hitting those dots because that gets stressful. And if I turn the research off, I go all the way up to, I don't know, 8,300 because I'm not using any of my research power right now. So I'm going to increase my research power again. That dropped me to 7,700, but I can just sit here and go like this for a minute. Then another $2.7 million before I even notice. We're going to buy 2 churches. That's going to give them a nice multiplier. We're up to 8600 per second, so let's buy some quarries while we're waiting. Those put us over $9,000 per second. We're getting 173 rapid fire clicking. I should probably also round some of these out to the multiples of 10 because I think those are going to make a little bit of a difference. The latest research is done. Now I can have even more power. That's going to need 1,000 ores per second, but it's going to work quickly. I'm going to get this combo shield. That means I basically get forgiveness. That only takes 2 seconds because our research power is huge. So I do get a free miss. I think if I turn the combo thing back on, I can miss once and it doesn't count. I'm also going to increase the size of my thing by 10%. That's only going to take 4 minutes now. Luckily for us, we got nothing from that rock. 50% drop rate and we didn't get it. Here's a gold nugget, which is a good find. What did that do? Oh, it's giving me a bonus to clicking, I think, for a second. Didn't add up to much, but I'm going to buy this. Increase building production by 2% if the building amount owned is a multiple of 10. That gave me a little boost, but we often land on a multiple of 10 just for the sake of evenness. Like we'll do our schools to level an even 10. And we got something else that gave us a boost. Basically, we're up to 9,200 per second. And we'll get the schools up to 60, the stone huts up to 60. Not that that's necessarily going to make a huge difference, but it will make a difference. Found another gold nugget, $3 million. So we're going to buy some more quarries. Each one is going to add a substantial sum to our amount. So we're up to $11,000 per second. Plus my weak spots are now bigger than ever before. We'll give ourselves a little more research power once that's done. And we broke a stone. We get a new pickaxe. It's not legendary, but it's slightly better than our epic. So that's fun. And I guess while we're waiting, we're going to turn off the combo preventer. So now this circle is slightly bigger and we're just going to keep going with our thing at 4,000 per click. I am glad this circle is a little bigger now. I do get a little bit lazy and look away at times. The new research is done, so we can now use, well, we can get 300 per second. But things are still getting so expensive. We're going to get this just kind of for fun because it's only going to take a second and hopefully give me an achievement, which it's not really. It basically gives us stuff while I'm away, and I'm not away, I'm here. So we're just going to do more research power. That's going to take a couple minutes. So I'm going to go back to what I was doing, but I've also saved up $3.5 million and I hadn't even noticed. There's a combo here, so I get another multiplier at 1337. So now I'm doing 5,000 per hit. And now I can also spend 5 million to get increase or per click by 0.5 for every building you own. So we're now up to 7,300 per click. That's getting huge. Plus my extra research power is done. It would be nice to get this one for my 1,000 hit combo. That's only going to take 11.5 minutes now, so I think we can do that. Guess I should probably start spending some money on churches and stuff again. So there's another few of those. We're over $10,000 a second with all of our research going on as well. We did just get a new bag, legendary item. Nope. Plastic pickaxe. No thank you. Coming up on 1,500 click combo, is that going to be something? Nothing. Nothing at 1,500. Well, we're going to put that back on because I'm not risking losing that right now. And then I'm going to buy a few more churches, and then nothing else. A few short minutes later, we have $16 million and our research is long since done. So by net, our combo blessing is now 20%. That puts us up to $14,000 per second and our click is 286, not on a weak spot. If we do click on a weak spot, 7,500, 7,600, which does seem like a lot of money. Then since we have all this money, we can definitely grab this gold nugget, which puts us up to $22 million. We're going to buy some factories. We're going to spend lots of money on factories and churches. That puts us up to $20,000 per second. But $20,000 a second is pretty good in a 1,514 click combo. Next time, we'll go even further.